and welcome to What Am I Rolling, a twice-monthly RPG one-shot podcast hosted by me, Fiona. This is part 2 of our 2-part Honey Heist one-shot, so just make sure you've listened to the first part before continuing with this episode so you're not spoiled. To quickly recap some of the rules and the general gist of this session, Honey Heist is a free one-page RPG about criminal bears undertaking the world's greatest heist. When performing any action, the players must roll a d6 and compare that result against their relevant bear or criminal stat. Both successful and unsuccessful outcomes will have serious implications not only for the story of the heist, but for the players themselves, with successful outcomes making them more criminal mastermind-like, and unsuccessful outcomes, well, making them more bear-like. Honey Heist was created by the game developer Grant Howat, and I would highly recommend you check out Grant's Patreon. It's www.patreon.com/GS Howat. Howat spelt like Howittt. Go to his Patreon and support his upcoming projects. One final note to mention is that these first couple of one-shots may be a bit rough in places, so please bear with me as I'm trying to get used to this whole podcasting thing. With that all out the way, let's get back to the heist. So it is the morning of the launch, and you were up early anyway, and I guess you don't really move from the room for much of it. You hear lots of people going past, lots of people like hurrying about. You hear trolleys going past with what sounds like glasses clacking around. You hear chefs coming down with plates of food, and they're all sort of getting ready to go. Is there anything you want to do during the day?
Do we hear anyone say, "Oh, here's the honey, I hope nobody steals it"?
About 2 p.m, you hear like, make way, and you hear like, it sounds like a big trolley coming through, and you hear a girl's voice saying, "Please be careful with that, it's the first batch, I really can't stress this enough, please." And they're like, "Don't worry, Miss Locks, don't worry, we will get it sorted, we're going to put this down in the vault, but there'll be a guard on there, so we'll make sure that no one goes in, I promise, and only myself and you know the gate key to get in there." And they're like, "Okay, thank you very much." And you hear it sort of trundle down there.
Okay. So could we see anything through like the lock of the door, when it comes past? Imagine a grizzly bear eye just comes down and is looking through.
You see like trolleys going past, you see like Natural History Museum people like with their uniforms go past. There's one person who's clearly like broken several plates, is rushing about doing that, but you don't see anyone out of the ordinary. It was too quick to see if that was Goldilocks as she passed, but you surmise that she's...
I know, I can tell.
Oh, you could probably tell.
The honey stealer.
Would we recognize her voice? I mean, she spent the night, like...
She thieves from us.
That is true.
Yes, do not forget.
You do not forget. So yeah, you would tell it was, but you couldn't like get a glimpse of her face or anything like that. Okay. And you probably surmise that she was talking to like the director of the Natural History Museum, who's sort of putting...
So the honey's in the vault. You could just go get the honey now.
They did say there was some guards on the door just now.
Distraction.
I mean, guards have faces, and I know a guy who loves faces. So.
Definitely.
Honeyball hungers for flesh.
So I'd say that because that was about 2 p.m. You maybe have a couple more hours before the party starts.
Okay.
And you were aware there is this auction about like having a preview to get into the vault, but as you know, the coaching vault might not need that anymore. But you might need an excuse to get in there.
So, if we know humans, right? They wear clothes, guard uniforms.
Correct.
Okay. We could face him.
Right.
And then steal the uniform, put the panda in it, put him outside, while I sneakily go in, steal the honey.
Now, Ruby, as in the janitor one, it might be worthwhile to go check and see if there's a truck at the dock that we could take, because if there's one that we can hop in the back and have somebody drive, and then we've got a way out straight away, and we know it's there.
Yeah. Now, that's something I would have thought about. Because when I was in the truck, right, stealing the uniforms, I would have been able to like creep in, have a look around, nab the keys, just.
I'd say in the confusion that it did like splat on the ground perhaps, and you managed again when you got because you weren't in the truck, you were sort of next to it, so you managed to grab it whilst on the floor, and I guess you could use your other hand to grab the keys.
Definitely.
So
it was all sort of moving in and out. Yeah, I may not even notice I've taken the keys.
So if you're going to do that, you need to move a point of flashback. So bear to criminal for me.
Okay, bear to criminal. So I've got keys.
You've got keys. You've got keys to a lorry. Good.
Yeah. So I say, right, we can janitor style. We hide the honey badger in some sort of janitor equipment. We'll get close, and then I'll throw him at the guard.
At the guard.
Yeah, and then you can just distract him.
So
What the? Distract him by
Yeah, you do whatever you do.
But then our cover is completely blown.
Well, I mean...
We're gonna get it in and dash potentially.
But that's not necessarily the special honey. That's just like the general load of honey.
She said honey.
She said,
I want honey.
yeah, but I want the posh honey. I want the posh honey.
We need to go and have a look. Is it the posh honey?
But we're going to rumble
Well, I would
ourselves.
imagine the posh honey is the stuff in the vault. Like maybe the normal honey's in the vault too, and the posh honey's up on the pedestal, and the normal one's just on the floor.
It's almost too easy. It's got to be that.
But just get me through the plan of throwing me at some guy's face.
Right, and then you're gonna do, that thing you do with other people's faces in your claws.
I know, but
Right.
The
that's
specifics are beyond us.
Yeah.
so this is happening now. I mean, this is my character. Yes, that's
Yeah.
it. Let's do this.
So
And then once you've subdued him, I'll
Yeah.
dress up as the guard.
Okay.
We'll get into the vault. Probably shut the vault door and I'll pretend to stand guard while
Yeah.
you guys.
I could slick the flow
Watch.
of honey,
Yeah.
make it
And then
sticky.
This
yeah, and then we get all the honey.
Yeah.
And then we just walk
Off we
to
go.
that
What
truck.
are we putting the honey in? What are we putting the honey in?
I've got a huge coat.
Oh,
It's-
Well,
you got many pockets, but you don't.
Can
You haven't brought.
we find one of those like rolling like a trash can, with the ones that like it's got wheels on the bottom? They use that.
So
to go
you,
around and
you,
empty
you
other
did
ones.
you did hear like trolleys going past with like plates and glasses and stuff, so that might help. But you would probably have to go somewhere like maybe to the cafeteria. You think might have gone there, or to the main halls. You might have to steal one from there.
You know what goes well with honey? Toast. We could go right to the cafeteria, get one of the breakfast trays, because I wrote down breakfast stuff, right?
Yeah.
We can get like a serving trolley full of toast and then wheel it up and be like, here's the toast for the honey.
So you're currently dressed as a natural history museum guide.
Yes.
You are a janitor, and you are a honey badger in a shirt.
I am a missile, apparently.
So what's your game plan? So are you going to take the janitor to the vault, say here's where you need to clean, or it's like that's what I'm just trying to get through? Is that how are you getting from one stage to another?
Yeah. No, it's good. I'll take you there. You're going to go clean the vault.
Yeah.
It's quite clear. And if he doesn't go for that, in comes Honey Badger.
Yeah.
And then while you guys are doing that, I can go and grab the toast.
We could probably put the honey badger in a mop bucket, and then if I'm up by the guard and he says no, you can't go in there.
Flick him up.
Yeah, honey Bob can just jump out of the bucket. Yes, yes, pull him in on the face.
Yes! I'm in on this.
Brilliant. Okay, so there is like a mop bucket nearby. You could use your stick of bamboo and you could go around it like a mop.
I mean,
so you don't have to use that.
If there's a mop bucket, I would imagine there's also a mop.
I mean, you could do, but I didn't know if like it might be more comfortable.
No. If he's the mop, that's great because you.
But if he's got like the mop, then it's got like a little bit more purchase I can like flip him up with instead of just being one stick. It's like
Fair.
What would you prefer to be the mop or be on the mop?
Yeah. Would it be too demeaning to you to be the mop?
Anything for you, Dad. The end game is.
I will say that the mop does have, the bucket does have some like dirty water in, probably left for a couple of days.
He looks a bit like a mop.
He does look like.
He's bedraggled.
The things I do for family. All right, let's do it.
So you go in. It's not very comfortable. You're sort of squished up. So I guess you start opening the door. You have a quick look at no one there just now, and you sort of like come on.
Yep.
And you start, I guess, marching. I guess you're pushing the mop as you go in, like.
Yeah.
Heads down. So you don't meet anyone on the way there. You sort of turn into the and you see the director talking to the guard, and he turns around and looks at you and goes, "Yes, can I help? What is it that you need here? It's very got a lot of security on here. Where are your ID badges? Can I see those, please?"
I'm Mandy. From one of the coats.
It comes out one of the coats. So it more comes out like Randy. No. And are you new, Mandy? Yes. Well, I'm afraid unless you've been pre-approved to go down, I cannot let anyone down. That it's top secret priority. I'm really sorry. Please continue on with your business.
Okay. So I think at this point, I'm gonna hit the director with my bamboo stick. I would have flicked Sam over to the guard's face and then just whacked the director's head with my bamboo stick. We gotta knock him out. Like, we gotta...
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah.
All right, so Jacob, that is bear.
It is
And
muscle.
it is muscle, so 2d6 for you.
We're good.
All right, so you succeeded with
Country
that.
panda.
One bear point into criminal for me, please. You like what happens? You can't really hear because there's a bit of water in your ear, and you suddenly just like, whoa! And this bamboo hits the director straight on the temple, and he just crumples. Like, did not see that coming at all.
Now, the guard who stood next to him,
Yeah.
I'm gonna rise up to full height, look at him, take my hat off, right?
Yeah.
So there's just honey falls around. But so we can see the fact I'm a bear. I'm just gonna take one clawed finger and go, shh.
I was hoping in the process to launch Sam onto the...
No, but this is what's gonna happen.
I'm linked to the guard's face.
Just like a big bear, toothy, grizzly grin.
Yeah, so what happens, I'd say, what happens, you get flown at this guy, you almost like Matrix style around his head, and sort of grab him in sort of a headlock, and then Mama Bear strips off his cowboy hat, the pots come shambling down, almost like a hair do for like a second, and then breaks all over the floor, so you don't have any honey points.
I didn't think of it. Right, I'm just gonna like do the lock.
And you sort of make a terrify roll. Well, yeah, so that's a 2D.
I'm stroking his hair as this happens.
And that will be bear as well.
You clever boy.
2d6 for me, please.
2d6. And is criminal?
No, bear.
Bear. No. No, it's a 3 and a 5, and I'm a 2-4. But hang on though, because there's loads of honey everywhere, right?
Yes.
So in theory, I could have eaten the honey to become more bear.
It's also possible that we could flash back to him eating the honey last night.
I was going to say... Okay, I'll let you have that one, because then that would cancel it out. So, hang on, so flashback to that, so bear would be to criminal, but then eating the honey would
it
make
would
you...
be running down my face, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Now, once the hat came on, it was a very precarious arrangement.
Okay, I'd say that 1 point of criminal goes back into bear, then.
Okay.
Because you ate the honey. So if anything, it's not pots, it's just the empty bottles of the honey that sort of crash down around you, so there's glass all over the floor.
See, that's good though, because now he knows we're not just honey collectors. We eat honey too. Like,
So-
he knows that
so-
we're not just here for business.
So
Yeah.
what was your lowest roll that you did?
It was a 3.
3, so that just makes it, doesn't it? So you managed to do this, and the guard is just taken by surprise with obviously a honey badger wrapped around his face, and he's like, because your whole body's around.
So just
So
getting
yes.
into the keypad,
Okay.
unlocking it.
What do you put in?
It's that code. It's the
You said
+1.
that it was founded in 1881, so maybe 1882.
It's not 1881.
You said 1881.
No, I didn't.
When you said when it was founded, you said it was founded in
I said that wrong.
1881.
I will go back and edit that.
I think what we said was whatever Fiona said, +1.
Yeah.
So 1862
Yeah,
doesn't work.
doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Oh. Honey Badger, I think we're going to have to make him talk.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he knows the code.
I don't know how we make him talk.
Can you reveal his eyes?
Oh,
So you can see
sorry,
me?
yeah.
Right? Yeah, you got his mouth?
Yeah,
Keep
got his mouth.
Keep him silent.
I lick him
right.
gently in the ear.
Intimidate,
Yeah.
point, door, claws in the other hand.
Alright, 2d6 bear.
Can I just like rifle through the director's pockets? One, looking for bamboo, looking at it with two more so looking to see if like he's got it like written on a card somewhere, right? You know what I mean? Or if he's got like Goldilocks' phone number written down, it's like the last 4 digits, or something like that.
I'd say you probably don't need to roll for it, but like regardless if it's bear or criminal, you probably just ram for it. You find his phone. It's a very smart looking like smartphone. A bunch of keys, no bits of paper, no maybe his ID card perhaps. But no bits of paper or nothing like that. So
Get into his costume. That's what I do.
So you
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing
you do the thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's 2d6 for terrifying,
Right.
and that's bear as well.
It's a pass.
A fast. So he's just like, I don't know. Only he knows, and it points down to the fallen body of the director. He just changed it just now.
Bugger.
I knock
Okay.
him out with my shield.
Yeah. And we could just wait for the director to wake up.
All right, roll a d6 plus, just a d6 using bear. So what's that?
I miss. I failed.
All right, so fail. So that's.
And unless he counts as carnage, and then he gets to roll 2.
How are you doing it?
Just.
Are you carnaging it? Are you
I'm
just like
crazy
wildly
trying to
tearing
wreck
at his
him.
face.
All right, roll again
I was
then.
gonna say, is it vicious?
It's pretty. Oh,
Yeah, so you do it. So you just massive panic. Unfortunately, because he does just fall unconscious. Unfortunately, you snap your shield in the process. But that's
a shame.
yeah. But that is a success. So that's 1 bear point into criminal for you.
Oh god. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so you have 2 bodies. The vault is not opening. You found, like I said, the director's ID card, his smartphone, and some keys.
I think we should dress you up.
So
as the
here's
director.
a thought. Yeah, I can do that. Here's a thought. We can leave it this way, right? We can leave the bodies this way. The hard part of this is we would have to convince Goldilocks that we weren't bears. But we could get Goldilocks. We could draw Goldilocks' attention to it and hope that when she sees that they've been knocked out, that she opens the vault to check to make sure everything's okay still. And then we knock her out. Steal the money.
Oh, I like it. I like it. Honey Badger.
Or
Could you
we could-
hide in the coat of one of the people on the floor and then spring out when Goldilocks appears?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
The hard part is we'll just have to make sure that she shows up before either of them regains consciousness.
I can make sure they never wake up.
Well, if the director wakes up, then we can get in.
That's true. That's true.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We can take that.
As you guys are growling at each other, there is some. You start hearing noises of other sort of trolleys and stuff, and people getting ready for the party coming down the sort of the main corridor.
I assume we hide. They're going to find the bodies. They're going to tell Goldilocks.
Plan A. Plan A. Right. You get in the coat. You get the,
The
do
director
dress up.
stuff. Yeah, I can dress up as the director.
I'm going to the canteen.
You're going to.
Yeah. So I'll go.
So hang on. So wait, whose coat are you going?
The guard.
All right. So the choice the director, and then you're putting on the director's coat.
I'll put on the director's outfit.
Okay.
I'm going to drag him to the janitor's closet and just stash him in there with me, because then when she opens it, I can come running through like I'm coming to help, like I've heard of what's going on as the director. I'm gonna help. Yeah.
I like it.
And then I can just run up and knock the old glass out.
Yeah. She has stolen for us from the last term.
Yeah.
Okay, so you gather bits, gather your wits. You jump straight into the
guards.
The guards' inside pocket, outside pocket. Where do you want to go?
A pocket?
I thought it was the pocket. Are you?
Like it's just inside the coat, just like nestled in there.
Yeah.
So you sort of go in, and maybe your head's sort of like that, so it looks like a really weird brooch, like like a really long hair. I think.
Definitely uniform.
I'm just trying to think how.
Make a stealth check. Yeah.
You'll be fine. I think like you managed to. You played dead quite recently when you're going through the museum. I think you just managed to drag the body of the director back to the Janice's closet. You put the coat on. He actually was quite a big guy. It's a bit baggy. The trousers, because you're not actually, as a panda, you're not that tall standing up. So the trousers actually sort of like crumple around your feet a little, but you can still put them up there. And you're looking, and because of your fur, you do look like you're fairly smart with a coat on.
I take the bow tie out from like wedged under the crown.
Put that on.
Yeah, put it on.
Excellent. Yeah. So you make it to the cafeteria.
Yeah.
You see a lot of people rushing about. Again, people in similar, but probably a little bit neater human uniforms to yours.
I'm covered in honey.
You sort of go in and you start like. I guess you're sort of watching what people are doing, and they're just kind of, we've got only half an hour. We need to hurry up. Getting glasses and stuff. And you do see at the back there is almost like a table, like not on wheels, but I guess it's a really big trolley, and it's full of like little sort of dessert spoons with a little bit of honey on each one.
Oh.
And it's quite big, and you see them sort of. There's like the chef or whatever, just like putting on a little bit, like perfect. And brushes away.
Okay, where's he getting that honey from? That he's putting on the spoons.
He's putting on the spoons. It's just the last jar it was the ones, that trolley that you heard coming in. It's almost like paint pots, like of honey. So you probably would guess that they probably, because it's such a top secret recipe using very posh bees, that they've had to like change the branding of it. So it's clearly like he's just putting on bits of that, but it's maybe about 2 or 3 cans left.
Oh, but it's not the one we're after.
You would say like you're not sure. You know, there's the special honey, and this might be just like some taster ones. But the limited edition one, which would be worth a lot more, and probably would taste much better, doesn't seem to be. You can't see any. You wouldn't think it would just be in the cafeteria.
Because I'm covered in honey, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sort of wander over to where the honey is, yeah, and I'm gonna just sort of go. Oh, the fact that like it's covered, something's gone wrong. You know, I'm gonna need more. Whoops. That's sort of like, you know, like a big like shoulder shrug.
So I guess that's criminal. Can you do me?
Just my luck.
As a 1d6.
I've got the hat back on by now.
Oh, you got yeah. You 1d6 bear.
Yeah.
Did the director?
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. I won't
Okay,
lie.
1 criminal into bear then for me.
1 criminal into bear. Oh dear.
So what happens? So you sort of amble over as almost like, you know, an upright bear tries to sort of maybe knock into some people, you know, and you know you sort of do this sort of like charade to like maybe two girls, and they're like, "Oh, Mandy, you don't look well.
No.
Do you think you need to sit down? You've got honey all over you. Shall we go clean you up in the ladies' bathroom?"
Nah.
But, yeah, so they grab your paws.
I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, and they start taking you to the bathroom. Alright, we'll come back to the
They comment on the nails, like, oh, where do you get your manicures?
yeah,
Like,
so-
these are amazing.
So what happens with you?
Yeah, that's the exact question we're asking ourselves.
So you lie still again. You sort of you're sort of like dead, like you're looking up, so you can just about sort of see the corridor coming. Unfortunately, they seem to be so busy getting the party ready, they're not even looking down the alleyway, the sort of corridor where you are. However, you hear the guard sort of comes to, and he's like, "Oh God, I need to tell someone." Gets up, hasn't noticed you, and I need to. Where's the director? I've got to tell someone, and starts like walking to go find some help.
That's part of the plan, though. Am I not allowed to talk
No?
to them?
Oh, I mean, well, is it part of the plan?
Well, we're going to get someone, and then we're going to knock out Goldilocks.
But you could like try and like marionette him, you know, like you sort of grab his shoulders.
Like it's well, wait, you could tie his shoelaces now. Try and slip down his body, and do it.
Yeah. Okay. I tap on one shoulder,
Yeah.
and then as he looks to the left, I jump down and tie them.
I think.
I mean, you could just savage his feet. That would also do the same thing.
I don't want to. Yeah, actually, carnage.
Carnage,
I
yep.
just start attacking him.
All right, so that's
Hamstrings.
Oh no! I go down
That's
his
what
shirt
I'm
and
saying.
start like like the ferret down the trousers style.
Perfect. All right. So yeah, that's a 2d6 with your bear.
Okay, so that's the 3 that fails. That's the 3 that fails.
Okay, so sorry. Okay, so fail. Point of criminal into bear.
That's a positive. at
Yeah,
least.
that's the one positive
So-
of what's going to happen here.
I guess what happens is that like you manage to sort of slip inside the shirt, and what are you trying? Are you trying to tickle him? Are you trying to like bite him? Are you?
Carnage.
Yeah, just carnage everything.
All right, so it's a mixture sort of like tickling and biting and scratching. So he just goes like that and runs out into the main entrance hall where everyone's getting ready. He starts like, "Oh shit, help me!" And he starts asking, calling lots of people to come and help him out. And people start coming up and say, "What's wrong?" So that's currently your situation.
I can get out of this, it's fine.
Does the director start to come to you?
Doesn't look like he's coming to.
I was gonna say, because I'll try and get the cover out of him.
I assume that you.
I'll splash a little bit of water on him.
Okay. Still, it was a quite hard whack to me. I guess, have you tied the director up to anything, or have you just left him on the floor?
As best as bare hands can.
Yeah, it looks pretty weak, but it was quite a hefty hit to the side of the head.
Oh dear.
Do I hear commotion going on?
Yes, you do. You hear like of like and then you hear plates crashing and people sort of commotion.
Looking at the jacket, do I think that like Honey Bob could hide in the jacket and make it not really noticeable?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, I'm gonna run out to the main hall
Excellent.
and just kind of be like, and get close enough to the guard that like I want to kind of like I guess I could probably just say like it'll sound like bear talk, but I'll kind of mumble it and tell him to jump over and like hide in my
So
in the fluff in the.
So what are you? So you're running up to the guard. Are you like manhandling him? Are you like shaking him? Like are you like?
I'm probably like pulling him, trying to get him to calm down. Maybe digging the claws in a little bit.
Right. Okay, so that's going to be 2d6 because you're using your muscle, and it'll be bear.
Not good. I failed. It's a 4 and 5, and I have 3s.
Criminal into bear point for you. Okay, so oh no.
Oh, I succeed now. Oh well.
So you're shaking him quite a lot, and as a result of that, you shake out Honey Bob onto the floor around all these groups of people. And the guard's sort of like he can't talk because you just shaking him too much. Also, you sort of give him a concussion, but you have revealed Honey Bob though.
I go absolutely prone and not move.
Okay.
I look like a rug.
I guess are you using your face sort of like trying to look?
I try and look dead inside.
I'll okay. Can I? So when he does that, can I like pick it up and pretend I pick him up and pretend he's like a handkerchief and like sort of like like dab, you know? Like,
oh my god! I'll need you. Actually, we'll just do you. I'll just do a straight D6 criminal.
Nope, not anymore. Now it's at 2. It's a criminal. It's not gonna work.
All right, criminal into bear for failing that.
We're getting pretty bear-like over here, boys.
I think again in the confusion, like, rah, 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 and you sort of grab him. You're not expecting it, and he sort of tries to like mop you, and you're just like, ah! Meanwhile, in the ladies' bathroom. So Lisa and Sarah are sort of like they're taking you there and they're sort of mopping your brow. And they're like, have you thought about getting your eyebrows threaded at all, Mandy? Yeah, it's and they hear this commotion. Oh gosh, we better go. Are you okay to look after yourself? Oh, okay. So they go brushing out.
Pat on my shoulder.
Oh. No. And they're like, oh, Mandy's really lovely, isn't she? Oh, I hope she gets better. So they go out into the to see what the pop-up is. But you're alone in the ladies' bathroom just now.
Okay, fine. As soon as they leave,
yes.
Stealth mode. Hat comes down, grin comes out. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to use the commotion.
Yes.
To. What does it do? Oh, you sound brain so. I've got to keep the gang together. Okay. Can I get into the room sort of fairly unannounced with all the commotion going on?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, you probably just get in just as you see Daddy Bear throwing Baby Bear like around, and you're not entirely sure what's happened. It seems like the plan has not gone so far. But Daddy Bear is dressed as the director, and it doesn't look like anyone's going, that's a bear in a suit.
Now we're damaging his reputation too. This is...
Yeah.
I'm going to lurk in the background, Grizzly style.
Grizzly style.
You know, and I'm going to wait to see if Goldilocks appears. With the
you do hear, because I guess like, you know where the big stairs are and the natural history, you just hear sort of from the stairwell, what is going on? And this young girl sort of rushes down the stairs and it sort of parts the sort of sea of people, and she goes up to the director, what is going on? I thought you were supposed to sort out the security.
Yeah. So in that case, I point over towards the generic direction of the vault, and I'm just like,
I don't care.
And I like point down at Honey Bob, like,
and she looks at you and goes, wait a minute, don't I know you?
No, what? Firecrackers, bang, 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 bang.
That's so much better than what I was going to say.
Brilliant. Okay, yes, Carnage, so that's 2d6 bear for me.
Oh, that's a success.
Excellent. So, I think because I think you have your bowler hat in hand and you just go, boop, as it falls to the ground. It's like fire. There's smoke everywhere. And then perfect screen. So you manage to sort of nip off. Where are you going? Are you going up the stairs? Are you?
Oh, well, come into my jacket.
With the commotion, as things are sort of going off everywhere, I'm gonna run up, grab Goldilocks, and like drag her to the vault. Just pick her and run through to the vault. Like, because I'm a grizzly bear, right?
Brilliant.
I just like hand over her.
Getting darker.
Excellent.
Hey, she stole our honey.
Yeah, excellent. Okay. I'd say. Sorry.
Shall I follow? I'll follow.
You follow. All right. So, what are you doing in this commotion?
I'm gonna wait. Like they run off, and I'm going to when people are like looking around. I'm gonna sort of point up the stairs and pretend that they like ran off up the stairs and stuff. And I'm gonna be like,
excellent.
You know, director like try and get people to run up that way.
All right. So
kind of like hit the guard, up that way.
Oh, so what? Throw the guard up that way?
Kind of like throw him towards the stairs to like go follow him. Like that's the implied thing.
I see what you do. Okay, yeah. So,
however, I'm not going to do this if a success would mean that my criminal goes into bear, because then I bear out.
Success means the bear goes into criminal.
Okay,
yeah.
then we'll do this.
Okay, so hang on. So one thing's first. So you grab Goldilocks.
Yeah.
You grab. I'd say it's a 1d6 bear because you're physically like pulling her away through the thing.
That's pass.
Pass. Excellent. So you again in the confusion, you just a huge claw comes across and then just dashes out, and everyone's still coughing and can't see anything. You probably, because you're quite close to Goldilocks, you just see what you recognise Mama Bear's hand going out of the cloud and grabbing her. So yeah, you have no problem sort of skipping through, falling out. You sort of see this happening in front of you. You just go right, and you roll that
against bear.
Bear, but it's a d6 though, because it's 2d6 because you're using muscle to throw the bear.
This still works. I mean, like I got a 5. I know 1. So.
Yep. So a bear into criminal for me.
Good.
With your strength, I don't really see. Again, the smoke is just the smoke is just dying out, and you just throw this guard all the way to the top, and he sort of cracks against the huge statue of Charles Darwin at the top, and he just sort of falls limp, and you're like, and everyone's like, oh gosh, and again, because you should probably surmise that the director's quite a scary person, so they probably just follow all of his orders unquestionably.
Okay.
So they rush upstairs. They
just see him wearing a crown now, and they're like, once again, like, she's going farther and farther. Like, look at that, ego gets bigger every day.
Excellent. And then so you've made it to the corridor. The smoke's now clear, so you've both there. Yeah. Goldilocks is obviously, you've grappled her in her arms, and she's just staring wide-eyed.
Yeah.
And like,
I'm dragging her to the vault.
Yep.
Yep. I'm going to drag her to the vault.
Yep. Yes.
And I'm going to sort of point at the keypad.
Yep.
And then I'm just going to properly intimidate.
2d6 for me then.
Yeah.
Bear.
I aid by waggling my wooden sword at her.
Oh no.
It's a fail.
Oh my god.
Poor bear, it's a fail.
Oh man. Okay, criminal into bear for me. For your fail.
Ooh. The brains is it's not happy.
And she goes, I don't know the code. I reckon. Who are you? Like, she's just not gonna give you the code.
Okay. Right. I feel I would have thought about this.
Okay. Yeah.
So
flashback.
So flashback. When the real director, because we've got Papa Bear in his director clothes.
Correct.
Yep.
The real director's still in the janitor's closet. I think it would have been a really fun idea to like tie him to a chair, like just in his underwear or something.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna drag Goldilocks over, open the janitor's closet.
Oh my god. Excellent.
And then look at her a second time and go.
Alright, so that would be a bear point into criminal then. So that's a 2d6.
Okay, that's a 1. 2 1s.
Excellent. Whoa. So she's
super success.
On seeing the director like bound and like in his underpants, she's like, okay, I'll do it. So she goes in and she puts in like a random number. You don't know, and she opens it, and the steps go down, and you just see the whole vault floor covered in huge jars of honey, and on the tableau is a beautiful, almost Oscar-like figure holding the limited edition honey in the shape of Goldilocks.
So
meanwhile,
after I got everyone like running up the stairs, I'm assuming in this setup area there was like, a cart of some kind that they were moving stuff around.
Yeah, there's several carts with like.
I've got both. I'm wheeling 2 carts over to the vault. I've just assumed that they're not gonna fuck this up, so I've just got. I've got.
Yeah, there's like. I'm guessing you probably quickly clear like the glasses and plates off the top or anything like that, or you just. Like, there are like
They probably fall off while I'm running with them.
Okay.
I was gonna say, if you take a corner at speed.
Yeah, I was gonna say I probably don't clear them off, but I don't think I arrived with them off.
You've heard of Bull in a China shop,
yes,
right? Bear in a museum.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Yeah.
Daddy Bear.
Actually, an older saying, just less commonly used.
Excellent. Yeah. So I guess you arrive just at the time where they dragged Goldilocks back to the main vault, and you see everyone sees the vault is now open. With this, the limited edition plot hole, and it's like I'd say the honey, they're about as big as like these mugs. So like it's like that at the top, and it's like Goldilocks #1 honey, and then it's the honey corporate enterprise limited.
So there's regular honey on the floor. So
it looks like the first batch as well, but this limited edition one, which is the one that everyone's been talking about, is like the one.
Okay. So you've arrived with the trolley.
Yeah, I've got probably 2.
Yeah,
One in each
we're
ball.
filling up that trolley. That's
But, yeah.
everything on it, as
Yep.
much as we can get.
So are you gonna?
I'm still.
Yeah, I was gonna say you holding the boat. So you guys are gonna start playing at the trolley. Yep.
Should we put the special one under your hat?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Once we have everything loaded up, I'm assuming we're gonna leave.
Yeah, but I think so.
I think we gotta knock out Goldilocks. We can't have her running after us.
Or we lock her in the vault?
We could do
That's
that too.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, I guess we could do that too. We don't
Yeah?
have to knock her out. We can just
Okay.
lock her in.
Right, I'm just gonna knock her out on the wall.
Yeah.
She stole our honey, right?
This is true. This is
I'm
true.
a grizzly bear.
Yeah.
You don't.
All right. Well,
Piss off a grizzly
Yeah.
bear.
you're not
There are fairy tales about this sort of shit.
Yeah.
Right?
You're not using your brains for it though, so it's a 1d6 against a bear.
It's a 1.
Like she's like, you won't get away with.
So, yeah. Once that
She
happens,
crumbles to
I'm
the
assuming
ground.
the director had like a Sharpie.
Yes.
I
course.
draw on her face. Yeah.
You look at it and it says permanent mark and you're like, fucking sweet.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Can you
empty-
cause carnage in here?
I just break all the jars that we couldn't fill up on and just like covered Goldilocks with it and like put it on the walls and urinate and poo everywhere.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah.
roll. Hang on, he's gonna do this. So 2d6 bear, and because you've got your carnage going.
Can you
Yeah.
roll to see how well you defecate
Yeah.
within a 20-foot space?
Hey,
What's for short rest?
I want to make
It's all over the
sure.
wall. You get just a little dropling in the corner.
You can desecrate.
I want to see the roll for this.
I really want to fail now and hear what Fiona comes up with. You failed to deprecate.
What you remember is that.
Yeah, I win.
Oh, you use a 2d6, so you can. Well, you've done it anyway.
Yeah,
See how
that's
well
fine.
you defecate. It's
Oh,
very
close. Alright.
averagely.
It's a close call.
Yeah.
It is like you know, there's again, it's always that scene in the heist where the classical music starts and it's sort of slow motion.
Yes.
And you just see like the honeypots like exploding up like fountains, and there's crap everywhere. It's like the free bears were here. Yeah, fuck you, Goldilocks.
Does anybody want to eat some of the honey we couldn't take to move points from bear to criminal?
It's
I'm good.
criminal to bear.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Yeah,
See,
never mind.
I don't have much to spare.
Yeah. I
With
thought
that much honey
I
around.
thought it was to move down.
I feel I would
down
not be
bear.
able to resist this opportunity.
Oh no, don't.
I think
No?
I'm going to gorge myself on some honey before we leave.
Excellent. So that's the criminal onto bear for me, please.
Right.
So yeah, you as you finish, you're like, this is my this is my design. That's what you do, and you just say, oh, Mama, and you look and go, Mama, no.
Yeah. Honey Bob gets a brief scolding about the poop. A brief scolding, but then like you know, a pat on the back. Like, but I appreciate it was wrong, but I liked it. You know.
Yeah. Like, I'm sort of angry that you pooed on the honey, but then I'm actually proud of your consistency.
Yeah.
So, well done on your
It
diet.
was
Like,
good. Plus, the urine was a nice clear color, good hydration.
Yeah, I take the director's phone, which I presume we still have,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
just take a selfie
Yeah.
with Goldilocks
maybe just leave the phone.
covered in a mixture of my
Okay.
fecal matter and honey.
We should probably escape soon, though.
Yeah. I guess we know where the loading bay is. We know that there's a truck there. We have the keys.
Well, as we leave the vault, right, so we close the vault, we've got it up in the vault. Can you do the honours on the pad and just, smash it?
Amazing.
Because you are quite strong.
Yeah.
2d6. You use the muscle with bear.
Pass.
Yeah. So it's just like it's almost like it's those honey moments. Talk about it, and you went as you sort of again you pushing the trolley. It's quite heavy now because you've got all these pots of honey on there. You hear like a big commotion, and it's like, get the guards! They're escaping! They're escaping!
I didn't think about this.
Yeah.
How do we get it? I've got written down on my piece of paper. I've got the 4 steps: get there, get in, get honey. I have nothing written down.
Yeah.
I'll have a flashback
Yes, you have a flashback,
Where-
so that'll be a bear into criminal.
where I prepared
What did
Yep.
you prepare?
Bear into criminal. Yep.
one of the panda bears, stuffed ones.
Yeah.
I find him and get him ready in the general area as a decoy.
Ah.
And as we try and escape,
we just like roll it.
I just roll it one way as we go.
Yeah, thank God that the gift shop also says skateboards that we can put them on. You know?
Yes, perfect.
Natural History Museum, official branded skateboards.
Exactly.
So are you going to dress up the panda in the director's clothing to make it even more convincing, or are you just going to here's a panda bear?
They don't know it's the director. They just know some bears, don't they? The general commission?
Maybe?
No, they might know it's the director if the director's woken up and Goldilocks has let her out. So.
Oh yeah, I left the door open.
Mandy!
Could Mama Bear do a flashback and notice if the director was waking up when she was in there with Goldilocks?
I'm going to say no. I'm going to be cheating. You are escaping as we're going.
Yeah, I guess we'll just go with that. If we see the panda, little tear, I can strip off. Yeah, I can
we got the decoy
clothes, on it.
Plot. And then the other direction. So I'm gonna go the round way out.
I sort of like cry a little. I take off my bow tie and put it on because they saw me with the bow tie. So
are you putting the crown on it as well?
No, God no.
What a question! No.
Maybe I fashion one. I brace with the bamboo and fashion like a bamboo crown.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Right, we're doing a grizzly speed now. So we are trolley. So nothing's. I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna keep it on the trolley. I like the honey. Honey's good. But we're gonna push towards the. Just to make it out now.
All right. So I need you to. It's not really a carnage roll or anything like that. I guess it's just going to be a criminal roll to roll that to decoy out. See if they.
I think I just boosted one more into criminal.
Fine, absolutely. So, it's almost like a comedy moment, where there's people running about corridors, you're going down one corridor, you come back, and you just roll this panda bear on a skateboard, and they go, they're going over there, get him! And as you hear, somebody goes off in the distance, goes down a few corridors, stuff like you hear the shots of gunfire, so probably a good idea. You got
Jesus!
And then you're going down at grizzly speed, you're running, pushing this around, so that'll be a 2d6. I guess bear? Yeah. Because it's grizzly, isn't it? So.
Right, well, that is a 1 pass.
Oh, good. So because you passed as well, didn't you? So that's a bear into criminal.
Oh, no.
Yeah, bear into criminal, and then a bear into criminal for you as well.
Bear into criminal, that's great.
I think even with that speed, you only maybe lose 1 or 2 pots because you're going quickly around corners, but you don't lose as many.
The special one's safe, right?
Oh, it's special. I assume you put that in your hat.
Yeah.
All right.
Under the cowboy hat.
And I guess no matter 1 or 2 people try and stop you, but you just bash the trolley through them. And again, because you've been quite skilled in this, you don't seem to lose anything.
They hide their faces. Though. God no.
Are you doing anything just now?
I'm just running with them.
Just running with them. All right.
Yeah, I'm now unclothed.
A naked panda bear with a crown on.
Right, I still got those lorry keys, right? You pedals. I need pedals.
No, realistically though,
on the steering wheel, right?
I would imagine a panda can probably get the pedals.
You've got quite stumpy legs. I hate to
tell
you.
Yeah, sorry.
I know.
Sorry,
I'm not one to talk. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay.
I have been on the honey.
I eat some honey on the way.
You eat some honey on the way. All right, criminal into bear for you then.
Thank God. Yeah.
You get there again. The door is shut, and the lorry is still in there. So one of you might have to go quickly open the door, but you don't know how long it will take. And the forklift, I think, to be fair as well, it's the same lorry that the forklift went into, so it does look a bit battered and stuff as well. And you hear the shouts and screams of like the Natural History Museum staff and guards starting to try and find out where you are. You currently have maybe about 2 or 3 minutes before they arrive here to check.
So fill up the lorry.
Yeah.
Fill up the lorry.
Easy enough.
And then I'm going to go and see if there's any way of opening the door.
Okay. You see like there's a big sort of handle sort of thing, and you are you going to open it? I guess it looks. Yeah. Yep. So you open it, and you hear a big alarm go off, and it slowly but surely starts opening up. Okay. But it doesn't. It's taking its sweet time about it. So.
Okay.
I empty half a jar of honey with tears coming down my eyes next to the door that the guards are going to come through.
All right. Good to know.
So if it's opening, but now that like any sort of catch on the top's been released, can I just try and because most of the times doors they have like a lever that you can pull. There's something that you can pull that disengages it from the motor, and then you can just lift it manually. Can I find that? Like I know house garage doors have that, and other ones do too typically. And then I can just throw it up.
Yeah, I think with help from Mama Bear, who's obviously the brains of the operation, you find that sort of thing, and you manage to do it. So do 2d6 there.
Get it. I got it.
Yep. All right. So you just you do sort of a big sort of like Super Saiyan power move, and it goes straight up. Seems good to go.
And that was bear into criminal?
Success, yeah, bear into criminal.
Right. I'm going to take a look at the driver's seat.
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to fit in it?
No.
Right. You guys are driving.
Yeah.
I'll be in the back with the honey.
Are there still like more statues and stuff in the back of the truck?
There's like one left, I think. Yeah.
Are there just random things that we can put in the back for Mom Bear to throw out if people start following us?
Caltrops.
Sadly, there's no caltrops, but there is like the odd crates. There's some of those cardboard ones you left behind. There's the dumpster. There's bits and pieces.
We can't fit a whole dumpster in the truck.
I'm looking for this is delivery though, right? There's got to be just like random shit, just jars or boxes or
Spare tires.
anything.
There's hard hats. There's like the high vis.
Just gonna fill up anything as much as I can grab in the time it takes for these guys to start the truck and drive out.
Excellent. Yep. Cool. So you do that. Who's driving? Who's doing what from you two?
Driving
pedals. All right. Criminal. I guess because you're starting the class with 1d6 for criminal.
Yep, make it.
Okay, so you manage. It takes a little while to turn over, but you manage to get it roaring ahead. And as you start to get it, you hear the guards coming in. I need you to do I guess it's carnage as well because you planned it. It's for his honey that you put on the door. So I need you to 2d6 criminal. Yeah, fine. So you just again, it's like a whoop, 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 and then it always like guards fall over and they're blocking up the door so people can't get over them.
Good. I real quickly, so it's got the cab,
yep.
Right, and it's not like you can see through to the back of the truck, but I real quickly tear through.
Yep.
That with my claw, and I shout at Mom Bear to give me some honey because I've got because I've got 5 criminals, so I gotta get some of that.
Do you give him honey? All right, take 1 point of criminal into Bear, please.
I'm gonna give you both some honey.
Yeah.
It's rolling my eyes.
Yeah. There's whole categories on the internet for this.
Yeah. Fine.
All right. And I guess you start driving away. Are you?
Yeah. Presumably.
Okay. Have you shut down the door of the cab? Because you've been loading up stuff, I guess, till the very last second. Have you managed to?
Well, that's not the cab.
Sorry.
Yeah, I can just close it.
Yeah. If you do it, absolutely fine. And as you start pulling out, you see there is 2 police cars, and they're like, "Hold your position! You are under arrest!" And there's a spotlight comes out as a helicopter starts encircling.
I didn't hear what they said.
Yeah.
We should keep going.
Plus, I gotta say, that's an incredible response time. I don't think it's likely.
I mean, someone didn't get rid of all the CCTV cameras, did they?
Right. It was good honey, right?
I guess
acceleration down.
Yeah, I kind of just nudge Honey Bob. I'm like, all right, put it on the floor.
All right, so I need you both. I guess because it's 2.
Honey Bob know how to work a clutch.
Well, it's carnage though. You're going from one extreme to another. So I'd say 2d6 for Bear, and I guess because you're doing muscle, are you, or are you doing?
I'm driving, so we're just gonna power through these police cars through the truck.
How does it look slick though?
I assume this isn't the point where I go having a flashback. I would have realised the police would be involved.
Of course.
And so I would have paid them off previously with honey.
That explains why we only had the dredges of our
Exactly.
All right, if you're gonna do that, a point of Bear into criminal for you then. Jesus Christ. So I think you from the back go, just do it. They won't stop you. Just go. So you do that. You manage to floor it, and then I guess I'm just trying to think because I would need to make you do a driving thing for it. Does it look quite slick? What you're doing? Does it look very cool?
I would love to say yes, but it probably doesn't. It probably looks very panicked. It's like whenever they make fun of teens in their first time driving, they're like this,
Then that's only going to be a 1d6 for I guess, but Bear, you're not doing much. Absolutely fine. So you again movie montage.
That's a 1 with a 2.
That puts a Bear into criminal though.
Success is a Bear into criminal. Yep.
Oh.
So you manage to get out of it again. Sparks fly, and it's just horrific. And you manage to get through to Kensington. Where are you going? What are you guys doing? How are you gonna lose the tail? Again, you got the helicopter over the top that's following you just now. You
didn't think this far ahead.
You did create a big attention-seeking thing.
Here we go. And this a flashback takes a criminal to Bear. Right?
Bear to criminal. For a flashback.
I couldn't do one of those. At this point, just in the back, I've got jars of honey, and I'm just pouring you at this point. Literally a golden shower.
So I'll yell back to Mom Bear, and I'll be like, we can find like if there's like a spot where we can get away from the helicopter just long enough and dump all of the honey, like just toss it into like a dumpster. Mm-hmm. Right, Mom Bear can jump out with it. Just grab it all, jump out, and then we can just go to like another place and bail out of the truck and just let the truck.
I mean, from sort of South Kensington, you could go to sort of the Thames.
We could drive the truck into the river, swim, similar to the water, full spy movie style, right?
Excellent.
But where's the honey going?
You're gonna have to have it, and then we'll come
fend
back.
off the cops.
No. We'll get you out of the truck when they can't see. We'll be like going into like a parking garage,
and they'll follow us.
And they can't see. Like the helicopter's overhead, they can't see us. Yeah. And you'll just bail with it. And
Either
hide.
that, or we can just drive under a bridge. The mortal enemy of helicopters.
Yeah.
There's got to be one of those near, surely. Central London?
Central London. There's not... I guess there are bridges over the Thames. I don't know of any... sorry, my knowledge of London did not go that far between Wapping and the Natural History Museum. I
think you'll find there's an underground thieves guild just by Westminster.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, actually, are you directing them where to go? Because I might need you to do a criminal... brains check, so that's a 2d6 for criminal.
Yeah, that's what
I've also consumed a bit more about honey.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's not gone well.
Okay.
We don't find it.
So criminal to bear for failing it.
No.
So you sort of you're just like left, no, the other left, and you're like
and I'm shouting left. But I've got my back to the wall. I'm facing backwards.
And and as Baby Bear, you're sort of like leaning on. You every so often you hear brake, and you like roll over to go for the brake, and you're just in between. Yeah. You don't find you don't seem to be fighting for anybody. You're getting, if anything, you seem to be going the opposite way. You're not going east, you're going west. So you're going into the housing district. So it's even more.
If we're going
rich.
away from our home, that's good. They won't know where we live. Like that's good. Yeah.
But you're going past all the very rich celebrity houses. You see, there's a lot of people like in nice finery and gowns, like looking at this lorry going past. You suspect there might have been the celebrities trying to get into the party, and then you see cops going past, and there's like the helicopter still following you and everything like that. Meanwhile, Mama Bear
in the back of the truck, I'm gonna sort of just make sure the honey's nice and like the other side, you know, like whatever. Yep. It's I've like taken the wheels off the truck or something, you know, the trolley, so it's not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna open up the back, like police cars behind and stuff like that. Yeah. I'm gonna get like one of the coats that I had from before, because the truck where the coats came from, and one of the hard hats, and I'm gonna pretend it's somebody just around the edge, and I'm gonna go.
You're gonna hold them hostage. I see. Oh my god!
Turn this into a hostage situation. Because the only way you can deal with a police chase is to escalate.
It's true.
You've got the Goldilocks statue.
To be fair,
I've got the Goldilocks statue. Yes.
You can put some of the high vis jackets like his hair, right? You kind of shredded him up so they look like hair.
So there's me at the back of this truck with Goldilocks, like one claw threateningly over, big grin.
2d6. I guess I don't know. You're threatening, so it's a terrifying. So that's a bear. That's best. Sorry.
Yes, we passed.
Success. Okay, bear and criminal for me.
Bear and criminal.
Yep.
That's
okay.
fun.
And so they don't, again, because the spotlight from the helicopter doesn't really show the statue as a statue, and they're like, holy shit, they've got a hostage! Oh, call back, get back! You know, and they get back. They're still following you, but at a distance, so it's not as close as before.
Any other ideas?
Do we think we can swim with the honey?
Ooh.
How much of the honey can we take when we swim?
We've got the special one. That's under the hat. That's fine.
Drive this into the river in some way and just carry as much honey as we can.
We could just eat the honey now.
But then we'll become full bears.
But then the animal rights people are going to get involved and we're safe.
Right. Would I know whether local officer Peter was, or the animal welfare?
Yeah, the ASPCA.
Do because you're using your brains, a 2d6 a criminal for me.
But wouldn't they just put us in a cage anyway?
No, they love us. One.
You do know whether it's funnily enough, it's near Wapping. It's not Wapping. It's like Mile End.
We need a good plan.
And I mean, would you say? I guess with that success, would you say you contacted them beforehand, saying you might need their help or anything?
I think I might have done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the militant wing.
Yes.
Of the RSPCA.
So they would have said that there is a safe house that you can use. Because Peter have safe houses now in South Kensington. You just need to get there, and then they can get rid of the truck for you. They can get rid of they can make sure the police go away.
So this is like GTA when you like drive into your garage and the police stay outside. They're like, well, we lost them, boys. Like
exactly, exactly.
They've gone. The car has changed colour. Right, we need to get to the safe house then, which I clearly said it before.
Yeah.
Flashback.
Why are we driving around West London? We need to get back to Kensington.
Kensington is West London.
I know, but we went further west.
You went a little bit further west, so you probably have to double back on yourselves.
We can take the fake hostage, put him up in the cab, right?
Yep.
With this that you can have in the cab. That way we can just literally turn around and just drive towards the cop cars. So they're not going to do anything. So we got hostage.
All right,
sort of dangle it out the window a bit.
Yeah, I'll make the hole between us and the nigger. I'll thread it through. Thread.
I'll like hold it,
Like it's funny because like
I'm like driving with my knees.
You're like looking at this one, and I think is this the one that you defaced in the truck as well?
I defaced all of them.
I'm going to say it's a very smug looking girl, but with this ridiculous moustache that's been drawn on. It's foisted through the thing. So I'd say you turn the car around, you go forward. What kind of roll would I make you do for this? Guys, you have 2 stats and you make it so grey in between. What are you guys just like driving straight ahead, or are you like making an effort to put out the window?
More dastardly, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be sort of criminal. So
right.
I guess you're the main one doing the driving. Yep.
I fail.
You fail. So
I got a 6.
She drops it.
Hey, you know what? That's good because that luckily helps me.
So fail. Criminal goes to bear. Yep. So what happens is that you stick her out the window as if to make a threat. You hit a lamppost.
Oh man!
The head comes off, and you're just like, oh shit! And like these police cars come in, and you just see one going, what the fuck? They just outright killed him.
Decapitation. Yeah.
But I'd say that you still manage to you sort of drive past, but it's like again they don't stop. They sort of try and
lost our leverage.
Yeah.
All right.
And now we're murderers.
Okay. I'm gonna grab the phone from the that you heard from the director.
Yeah.
The selfie comes up on it.
Pour in the number.
1862.
Yeah. +1. It's always +1. Okay, so I'm going to call in the city so they know they're coming. We're coming.
You don't need to roll for it, actually. I think because you've worked out something.
And Peter probably speaks bear. So, like, we could probably communicate with
They're just like, and they give you directions, so they're like straight on, couple left.
Yeah, it's kind of like broken English, right? It's not quite perfect.
And they're like, they sort of comes through and says, don't worry, Mrs. Barrington, we will sort you guys out. Yeah. Just keep straight. You're almost there. You almost made it.
It's Ms.
Oh, most apologies.
As a panda, I probably could have taken us to the Chinese embassy.
Which is closer?
Peter currently.
Okay,
I was gonna say, 'cause I got the crown, so I could pretend to be
royalty.
Yeah.
So you managed to make it to the safe house. I would like all of you to give me one last 1d6 roll for criminal to see if you managed to evade the cops at the last minute.
Yes. We're good. I got a 3 and I had...
You passed. Everyone passed.
Everyone passed.
So there's a massive sort of like roll over. So yeah, so that's success. That's bear into criminal. And then like the Peter gate comes down and it's just
criminal.
Yeah, bear into criminal, and you're safe.
We're safe.
You're safe for now. Yes. It looks like the heat's going to die down. Would you like to look through your honey and like refuse it?
I'm gonna eat some honey.
Excellent. So yeah,
I'm at 2 and 4, so I'm fine.
It's very good honey. It's you pull out. I'm assuming the limited edition honey made by Posh Bees. You said it there. And it's like it's Goldilocks almost. Like I said, it's in like an Oscar-esque type almost smirk on her.
Is it definitely like our formula? Because she stole our formula, right? As part of the like.
Would you like to try it?
Oh yes.
So you try it. It's earwax.
Exterior scene, evening, Natural History Museum, Kensington, London. The scene is total chaos. The area is swamped by armed guards and distressed-looking museum tour guides. The air is filled with sirens from the local law enforcements. Cut to, interior scene, evening, vault at the Natural History Museum. Surrounded by broken honey pots and random bits of honey badger excrement, an unconscious Goldilocks comes to. She sits up and surveys the devastation about her.
Her hand slowly goes to find a hidden pendant around her neck, and she breathes a sigh of relief as her fingers brush against a small vial attached to the chain. A vial filled with a pure golden liquid, the real limited edition honey produced by especially posh bees. Goldilocks smiles. Unbelievable. Blackout. The What Am I Rolling podcast was created, recorded and edited by me, Fiona Howat. This episode's players were Sam Robbins, Ryan Harris and Jacob Vogts. This episode's RPG one-shot was Honey Heist, created by Grant Howitt. You can support Grant on Patreon. Go to www.patreon.com/GSHowitt, spelt HOWITT. The theme music was 8-Bit March by Twin Musicom from twinmusicom.org, licensed under a Creative Commons 4.0 license. If you want to find out more about the podcast, check out the What Am I Rolling website, www.wairpodcast.com. Fancy getting in touch? Email us at whatamirollingpodcast@gmail.com. Finally, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at WAIR_podcast for the latest news and upcoming episodes.